Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The second preseason game of the 2023 season is in the books as the Steelers hosted the Buffalo Bills at Acrisure Stadium. Both teams played their starters to begin the game for the first 2 or 3 drives, and the Steelers starters were the decisive winners of that situation, coming out 14-0. Kenny Pickett and the offense put up 2 scores, one a 62-yard Jaylen Warren run, the other a 25-yard strike to Pat Freiermuth in double coverage in the middle of the field for a touchdown. Pickett placed the perfect ball against cover 2, where the safety and the dropping linebacker couldn't get to it, and Freiermuth fell backward into the end zone. The second offensive drive was aided by an explosive Calvin Austin III punt return of 54 yards. That's a whole lot of explosive plays for the offense and for special teams, something that was sorely lacking in the last couple years. Speaking of special teams coordinator Danny Smith has got to be one happy guy rewatching the film of Saturday's game. There was a little bit of everything: a deflected punt, a long return, several Presley Harvin III punts that pinned the Bills within their own 10 or 15. Guys were flying around and playing like their jobs were on the line, a good sign for that unit overall. Kenny Pickett has now led 3 offensive drives in the preseason, and all 3 have resulted in a touchdown. Preseason or not, I don't think the team was capable of that in any way last season. It's a testament to a number of things. The offensive line has been in the Pat Meyer aggressive set system for another year, and some additional pieces have been drafted or signed there. Pickett's growth as a QB, Matt Canada's offense operating at a higher level because of all those things. All of these feed into each other and create a much more pleasant product in the end. Broderick Jones has essentially lost in his bid to supplant Dan Moore Jr. as the Week 1 starter. At left tackle, he will still almost certainly see a start or two this season as injuries build up, but perhaps this should have been more expected. Jones was viewed as raw with extremely good tools and a great athletic profile for the position, so it's not all that surprising he might need some time to come into his own. On the other hand, Dan Moore Jr. came into camp with a transformed body and a bunch of good starting experience under his belt. The rookies continue to look strong overall, with Joey Porter Jr. making his debut and picking off a Matt Barkley pass. A lack of interceptions was one knock on Porter coming out, so it's great to see this in the first preseason game, even if the throw was right to him. Nick Herbig also continued his preseason tear with a strip sack on one of the more impressive pass rush reps I have seen. His bend and his counter moves will take him far, and it seems like the question of edge versus inside backer for him can be put to rest. The guy is an edge, and he looks to have been a steal in the 4th round. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.